Hey everyone, so today we're diving into something called the Hsienhsi Summer Program. And let me just say this right off the bat, this is not summer school, not even close. Think of it more like a full-on adventure, where the whole point is to play hard and honestly, learn even harder.
Okay, let's be real for a minute. We all get this choice, right? How are we going to spend the summer? You've got path number one, the usual, endless scrolling, same old, watching videos, and then poof, 2 months are just gone. But then there's the other path, a summer where you're actually building and creating things, going on new adventures, making real memories, and you walk away with an actual story to tell. It's really about swapping that screen time for lifetime.
So that's the big question, isn't it? If you're leaning towards that summer of adventure, let's break down what that path really looks like. Turns out, the Hsienhsi program has 3 pretty amazing journeys you can take.
All right, first up, we've got this camp that's all about bringing 2 different worlds together. This is for anyone out there who has that logical side that loves to figure things out, but also has that creative spark, you know? It's where your inner scientist gets to hang out with your inner artist.
And this is the core idea, which I think is just awesome. It's not about being forced to choose between science and art. It's about developing both at the same time. The whole camp is designed to flex your logic muscles right alongside your creative heart. And check out how they actually do it. For that science brain, you're getting your hands on a fire piston to really see how energy works, or a marble seesaw to learn about mechanics. And then for that humanities soul, you're mastering an amazing traditional craft like woven rushgrass, and even binding your very own ancient-style book. See, it's a perfect balance. And probably the coolest part? You actually walk away with all this incredible stuff you made yourself. I'm talking a repeating rubber bands gun you built, these adorable dough figurines, even your own sealed-up ecosystem in a bottle. These aren't just little crafts. They're basically trophies showing off your new skills, and you even get to dive into the cool history behind things like the mini lion head. Okay, let's shift gears to the second camp. So if the first one was about merging the 2 sides of yourself, this one is all about building the future. This is where you get to roll up your sleeves and tackle the huge challenges our world is facing right now. And seriously, they're not messing around. The program itself literally calls this the home of hardcore science experiments. So yeah, this isn't about mixing some colors in a beaker. This is about engaging with some seriously high-level science that gets you ready for the real world. I mean, just look at this list. Green energy, biodiversity, space technology. These are the exact topics that scientists and world leaders are wrestling with every single day. This is the kind of knowledge that goes way beyond a textbook, because it's absolutely essential for our future. And you're not just going to be sitting there listening to lectures. No way. You are building and racing solar-powered cars. You're studying the unbelievably complex societies of ants. You're simulating disasters using sand tables. Plus, you get to learn directly from experts, including actual university professors. This is about as hands-on as it gets. And for our third and final journey, we're going to switch from building things to building narratives. This camp is designed to completely transform you from someone who just listens to stories into someone who actually creates and performs them for a live audience. The whole idea here is that there are at least 100 ways to tell a story. There's no single right way. This is where your voice, your body, your whole imagination, they all become your tools. It's about finding what makes you unique and learning how to express that with total confidence. And there's a really clear path to get you there. It all starts with learning how to feel a story with all 5 of your senses. From there, you learn how to craft it, how to write and edit professionally. Then you master performance, training your voice and body. And it all leads up to this. You taking the stage, directing a puppet cinema, and performing in a real theater show. It's a total journey. But here's the part that really makes this so special. It's what you do with these new skills. You're not just performing to get a round of applause. You become a reading promoter, taking the stories you've created to local kindergartens. It's about using your new voice to give back to the community and build some real leadership skills along the way.
So, when you step back and look at all 3 of these camps, what's the big takeaway? It's that this whole summer adventure is about discovering a new version of yourself. Each one of these paths opens up a totally new world of potential.
You could become an artisan, someone who builds, who crafts, who creates amazing things with their own 2 hands. You could become an innovator, a pioneer who's out there exploring, protecting our planet, and tackling the future head-on.
Or you can become a storyteller, learning to imagine, to express yourself, and to truly connect with people. And you know the incredible thing is, you don't really have to choose just one.
So I'll just leave you with this question. This summer, you've got this rare chance to be a scientist, an artist, and a performer all wrapped into one. It's a total upgrade for your skills, your confidence, your whole perspective. So who will you become? The choice is all yours.